Hi there, everybody. This is Mai. It's Thursday, so you know what that means. It is cooking class. So today we are making low carb sweet potato casserole. So I know this is a favorite with many of you, and the holidays are just around the corner. So let's do this keto low carb sweet potato casserole. And would you be willing to believe that there's no sweet potato in this sweet potato casserole? I know it's a little different, but I think it's going to be, I think you're going to like it. So here's a picture of what it looks like. There we go. That's the sweet potato casserole, and it's made from pumpkin and cauliflower. Yes, pumpkin and cauliflower. Alrighty, so let's me pull up the ingredients here, and we are going to make the pecan toppings first. Alright, so here's this. So this is going to go on top and on our casserole. Alright, so what we need, look at that. So we need some pecans, and if you don't have pecans, you can use walnuts or whatever nuts you have. So I don't have pecans, but I have walnuts. So that's going to do. Okay, so we need some pecans and we need some sweetener. So I have some brown monk fruit. This is Lakanto monk fruit. And that's my sweetener. So I'm just going to use a 1/4 cup of that. Okay, and then we need some cinnamon. I got some cinnamon here, and a pinch of salt. So any salt you got, salt. And we're just going to mix this up in a bowl. All right, so there's my ingredients. So I need my bowl. I need a bowl to mix everything. Okay, and then since we're going to be chopping this up, so here's my pecans, walnuts. All right, so I need my thing here. All right, so let me show you what I got. Oh, we also need some butter. Okay. So we need 2 tablespoons of melted butter. So what we're going to do is we're going to portion that out right now. 2 tablespoons, and we're going to melt it in the microwave. So that's about 2 tablespoons of butter. So I need to put this in the microwave so it can melt. Alrighty. So we'll put it in there for about 30 seconds. Alright, so we got our butter, and then we also need 3 tablespoons of butter for the filling. So I'm just going to portion that out now. So that's for the filling. Oh, looks like we got a comment. Here we go here. Hey, Regina. Thanks for tuning in. I know that you're cuddling with the hubby right now. Thanks for your support. All right, so we have our bowl here, and our butter is nice and melty. All right, so this is supposed to be a pecan topping, but I don't have pecans. I'm going to use walnuts or whatever nuts you got. It's going to be okay. So just chop up, and you can leave some whole. So this is going to give it that nice crunchy crust. Okay, so you need about, 2 cups, more or less, depending on how many you're feeding. I'm making a smaller portion, so this is about how much I'm making. Okay. Alright, so that's the nuts. Okay, then we're going to add our sweeteners. A fourth of a cup. I like this Lakanto monk fruit sweetener. This is also another of my favorite is Anthony's sweetener. It's a good brand. 0 calories and 0 carbs. So this is a sugar substitute that is natural. Won't spike your blood sugar, so I put a cup in there. Hello, Wanda.
Hello, I'm sorry I'm late.
No worries, no worries. You'll be watching with us today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that we're making the pecan toppings right now. Okay, so we need the sweetener and we need a teaspoon of cinnamon. All right. Are you a fan of sweet potato casserole, Wanda?
I'm sorry?
Are you a fan of sweet potato casserole?
Yes.
Yeah. So this, believe it or not, does not contain any sweet potato. It's a mixture of pumpkin and cauliflower. So it's not traditional, but I think it's going to be good because the seasoning and everything is going to make it have that same flavor without all the sugar and carbs. Hi, Ivy.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Hello.
We're doing good. So we're making the toppings right now. All right, and we need some butter, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and your pinch of salt in there. Okay, so this is what's going to be going on top of our casserole. So we're just going to mix it up. I don't have any pecans, I'm using walnuts. So I'm assuming it's going to be okay. Whatever nuts you're into. How's your day going, guys?
It's doing good. I can't complain much. I have 4 kids. They drive me up the wall sometimes. I'm sorry?
Did you say you have 4 kids?
Yes, ma'am. They're from 14 to 6 months old.
Oh, wow, you are busy. And they're leaving you alone right now?
Well, I escaped from with the baby down after he had his bottle. So I put on Barney and Friends for my 3-year-old. So when she sees that, she takes it up. And I left the 2 oldest in charge.
Okay.
I got one time.
That works. Okay, so now we're going to make the sweet potato filling. So we need some rice, cauliflower, and some pumpkin puree. So I like to get this, this is Trader Joe's. It's just organic pumpkin, nothing else added to it. So, so whenever I get anything canned, I like to check what's in the ingredients. So make sure there's like no filler, but you don't need like extra sugar or anything like that. Yeah. Alrighty. So I got my can of pumpkin. So this is about 15 ounces. Okay, so it's got that sweetness and the same color as a sweet potato, right? So what we're gonna do is we need our pumpkin puree. So you just dump it into a, what do you call this? Food processor. Okay. A spatula thing, so I'm going to dump that in. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey Courtney.
What's happening?
I'm making Thanksgiving sides. Can you come over?
Yeah, I see.
So, yeah, I need some turkey and all that.
Yummy. I just scarfed down a shrimp salad. It was really tasty with avocados. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, next we're going to add about a cup of rice cauliflower. Cut this. So you can rice it yourself. You can use the frozen one, or you can buy it already. This is a fresh one that hasn't been frozen. So many options these days. So you're just going to put your cup of cauliflower in here. Okay, so next is, we need more butter, so I'm going to melt 3 tablespoons of butter. That's 3 tablespoons, yeah. So I'm just going to put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds.
What kind of butter do you use, Mom?
I use unsalted butter, Trader Joe's.
Do you like that Kerrygold? I love the Kerrygold.
Yes, Kerrygold is delicious. It's a little bit pricier than your average butter, but it's worth it. We have a Sheila here. That's your friend, Courtney? Is that your next friend?
Yeah, everybody's jumping on. Is that Wanda?
It is Wanda. Wanda's here.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, so I got my cauliflower, and now I'm going to add my butter. So this is 3 tablespoons of butter. So everything is going in here. Alright, then we need some almond milk. So where's my milk?
Hey, Sheena, are you able to see the broadcast? Can you hear us?
Okay, and then we need 2 tablespoons of milk. So what do you guys usually eat with your sweet potato casserole?
You know what? I don't know that I've ever had sweet potato casserole. I've had. Go ahead.
I made it with mac and cheese.
Can you hear?
For my
I can't
kids,
hear.
because my kids eat the sweet potato casserole more.
Alright. Alright, and then we need 2 large eggs. So we're just putting everything into this food processor. So we got our eggs, 1 egg, and 2 egg. Alright. 2 tablespoons of sweetener. Where'd my sweetener go? Okay. Alright. So 2 sweetener. I'm hearing a little bit of feedback. Could you mute your mic if you're not talking, please? Hi. My daughter's home is Matilda. Okay. So we got sweetener, we got egg. Okay, we need coconut flour. Here's my coconut flour. Oh, there's coconut flour. These ingredients are what I have in my pantry on the regular because I bake with coconut flour and almond flour and eggs and butter all the time. So if you don't have this in your pantry, coconut flour, a bag can last you a really long time because you only need a little bit at a time and it absorbs so much of the liquid. Okay, vanilla and salt. All right, so we need a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh yeah, make sure you're preheating your oven at 350 right now. Because we're going to be baking that. Okay, so then a little bit of salt. All right. So this is our sweet potato filling. I'm going to put it onto the food processor. Okay. Let's see. There's the top. I never put this on right. Alright. Please on right power. I'm gonna blend. Okay, so we blended this, and then we want a smooth consistency. So let's check what it looks like. So there we go. That's our filling. Let's mix it up. Let's see. Let's give it a taste. Okay. Yeah. Does it look like sweet potato?
Yeah, I made the cauliflower the other night. I blended it up and made mashed potatoes, but out of cauliflower was so good.
Yeah. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, so now the next up, I said winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Cauliflower dinner. Yes. So there's a shepherd's pie you can make using cauliflower, mashed cauliflower. That's really yummy. Have you ever made that?
No. Sounds
I might have
good.
to try that. That sounds good.
Yeah. It's a good meal to take to potlucks or family parties because it's a casserole and it's easy. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, so I've done that. Now I'm going to have my oven preheated or heated. Alright, so sorry.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Have you ever
Yes.
Have you ever had sweet potato pie?
Yes.
Okay, so you've had sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
I know you've made this before. Like, does this which one would you say that this is, or is it comparable to either of those, or what in your
I think so. It tastes. It's just. I think sweet potato casserole and sweet potato pie is very similar. So
Okay.
I don't know. Do you think they're different? The casserole versus the pie. I mean, I guess the crusts are for the.
Really ate.
What's that? You're coming in now. I can hear you. You never really ate both of them, or pie, or what? All right. So what I'm doing is I'm spreading the batter into a pan, oven safe pan. Okay, so you want to smooth it out as best as you can. Alright, so this is not that many ingredients, and we're using ingredients that are pretty low in carbs. I know that Sweet potato is really tasty, but it's got a lot of carbohydrate and sugar. But we were finding substitute. So when we're using pumpkin is 12 grams of carbs, but it has fiber. So it's 8 grams of net carbs for the half can. And since we're not eating the whole thing, it's only a few grams of carbs for everything. Okay? So we have our casserole right there. And we're just going to put our toppings. So this is our nut topping. So it's sweetened with Lakanto monk fruit or your sweetener of choice. You can use stevia.
Do you put a lot of cinnamon in there?
You could. I already put in a teaspoon. Teaspoon. But if you love cinnamon, go for it, Heidi.
I love cinnamon.
We know you're the cinnamon girl.
Yeah.
Some turmeric.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So cover as best as you can. All right. So I'm using walnuts here. The original recipe calls for pecans, but I don't have pecans. I have walnuts, and I think it'll work. Okay. So this is going to go in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm going to pop it into my oven over here. Right. All right, 15 minutes. That's it. So you just wait, and this is the time when you would clean up or make your main dishes. So this is good to make ahead of time too. You can make it ahead of time, and then then you can have sides for the rest of the week. So this would be a good meal prep item to use to make. Yeah. So are there any questions for me so far? Courtney's popping back in. So let's make.
Signal is not the best.
Are you still getting an echo, Heidi?
What's that?
Are you getting an echo? You said you were getting an echo.
It'll get either real loud or I can't hear people. I don't know if it's just, it might just be me, but when people were talking, I could hear you real good. But it was an echo, and then I couldn't hear the other one.
Okay.
Is that just mine?
I don't hear an echo. Let's poll the audience. Wanda, do you hear echo?
No.
Hey, Mark, I hear you very clear. Your volume is very low, but Mighty, your volume was clear, very loud. Good.
Yeah, I have my earbuds in, so.
Can I just say something?
Courtney, I can't even hear him.
Can you hear me, Mike?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay,
Well,
might be on
let me
mine.
just say something. I wanted to just welcome you, Wanda. Thanks for joining. Every Thursday, and every Monday, and in between we have things going on in between. So, you already know that. So,
I'm excited. A lot of ways. So my friend Avita, she told me about this program. So I'm very excited. Like I lack motivation the most.
Okay. That's what we do. That's what we do the most.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I've always had weight problems. The highest I ever been was 300. So I'm right now like 200 after I had my baby. And I like to lose like half of that at least.
Okay. Yeah. What is your movement right now? Are you moving somewhat, or
Yeah, since I'm
The
a
status.
stay-at-home mom, I clean a lot and I go up and down the steps a lot. I don't really go outside yet since I'm not fully vaccinated yet. So I'm kind of scared of catching COVID since I have asthma and stuff. I'm scared of catching it. So pretty
Yeah.
much it's just me like going up and down the steps and doing exercise the um with the Tide bottles and water gallons and
That's
stuff.
good.
Okay. You're using what you got. That's what we
Yeah.
encourage. You don't need fancy equipment. You can just use regular household items. And I love that you're using what you got.
Right.
And what we can do, Wanda, what we can do is we can put together a moving plan for you. We can kind of evaluate what you're currently doing and then add some tweaks to it. And then we can work on the eating healthy part, and the mindful part will help you with that as well. And we're so we're going to basically surround you with support. I mean, that's essentially what we do. We surround you with it. So there's really no way to not get healthy unless you just don't show up. You know?
I'm gonna put my everything in this. I'm putting everything in this because this is something I'm very serious about.
So I
Okay.
sent you the link. I sent you the link to set up to get started with us, and I also
Okay.
sent you a link so we can do our first companion call. So this is our cooking class we do on Thursdays, but we want to have a specific call with you so we can go into more detail. Like you share some things, but we want to meet with you and really take a look at what you're doing and help you out. You know,
Okay.
that's what we want to do.
All right, great, thank you.
So, but I just wanted to say hi.
Hello.
That's so cute. Okay. I have back to me. Back to the My Show. All right. So while we're waiting for the casserole to cook, I wanted to give you guys a preview of what we're making next week. All right. So I'm always like looking for things, new recipes to make, or like making things healthier. So I made a chicken nugget today, and it's made with only 3 ingredients, and there's no flour in here. So this is like chicken nugget with a canned chicken breast. So chances are you might have this, or this is pretty easy to find. And then I one egg, and then some cheese, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese, whatever cheese. And you just mix it all together, and then you bake it. And this.
Can somebody say protein, please? Give me a shot of protein, please. Give me that protein.
So like 15, 20 minutes, you have a really good chicken nugget. So that's one recipe that I tried, and there's another chicken nugget recipe that uses almond flour and pork rinds. So I have to try that and do a taste test. But this is pretty easy, especially if you're a busy mom and you want to have cook for your kids. Yeah. So chicken nuggets, a healthier version, lower carb, and then
watch out, McDonald's! Here she comes, baby! Here she comes.
Well, yeah, because like if you buy the frozen stuff, if you look at the back and look at the ingredients, there's like a whole list of ingredients for chicken nuggets, for the breading, for the chicken. They add stuff to the chicken, like just look at it and see what the heck is in here. And then it's usually very high in carbohydrate because of the breading. So I'm gonna mute you, Wanda, because it's a little bit feedback right there. Okay. So if you want to talk, just unmute your mic again. But like a chicken nugget at McDonald's would have like other additives in there, preservatives. All right. And then so the next thing, so while this bake, we're gonna make a peanut butter Reese's cup. So this is a healthier version of a peanut butter cup. So basically, you just need essentially three ingredients. You need peanut butter, the good kind, the one that's just nuts, peanuts, and sea salt. Okay. Read the ingredients and see what's in it. So a good peanut butter, you don't need added sugar or anything like that. So this one I got this at Costco. It came in a 2-pack, but there's other brands that are natural. So this is so like the Jiffy and the Skippy, they have several different brand lines, but look for the one that has the least amount of ingredients. All right, what kind of peanut butter brand do you use? Anybody? Courtney?
I get the Jif for my kids.
I use Skippy and I use Giant's brand. They have a brand here at the grocery store. They have a regular peanut butter. It's probably not the healthiest, but
So my kids like Jif as well. So let's look at the difference. Let's have a quick, I guess, nutrition. Looking at the label. All right. So this is the natural organic peanut butter. All right. And only the ingredients are two things: organic peanuts and sea salt. All right. So now let's look at just creamy peanut butter. This is probably in many households, right?
Right.
So we turn it around, we look at the ingredients. Number one is peanuts, which is good. And we have sugar, and then mono and diglycerides, and then salt. Those are, so they use hydrogenated vegetable oil, which is not the best oil. It can cause inflammations and things like that. So now let's look at the calories. So a serving is 2 tablespoons. So they're both 2 tablespoons per serving. So the calories is fairly similar: 190 calories for 2 and 180. Okay, so far the calories are the same. And then we look at the carbohydrate. Okay, the carbohydrate total carbs for Jif is 8 grams with 2 grams of added sugar. Okay, so like whenever there's like added sugar, that makes me like want to put it, because really do you really need added sugar into peanut butter? Let me think about it. Okay.
No.
This one is 7 grams of total carbs, 3 of which is fiber, and there's no added sugar. So that's like no added sugar, and the ingredient list is small and recognizable. So 8 grams of protein, 7 grams of protein. So the nutritional stuff is similar, except for the added sugar in the Jif versus the natural peanut butter. So those little things, they may not seem that much, but 2 tablespoons, if you use only 2 tablespoons, great. But if you're putting a little bit more, everything adds up. Like, oh, there's like, 2 tablespoons of added sugar here, 2 tablespoons of added sugar there, and then pretty much you're consuming extra sugar that you not necessarily know that you're consuming, right? So that's the peanut butter.
Side by side, baby, side by side.
So now let's talk about the chocolate. Okay, I use a Chalk Zero chocolate chip. So they have this is sweetened with erythritol and monk fruit, and to me, it's a really good substitute for regular chocolate. They have milk chocolate, white chocolate. So this is the Chalk Zero brand. They have Lily's chocolate. There's a bunch of other brands, but these are my favorite. They have bars. They have all these things.
Hi, Matilda.
Yeah, and Matilda likes to eat this as a snack.
Oh, that's nice.
So let's look at the nutrition facts. Okay, so the serving size is 60 pieces. That's pretty good. And total carbs is 8 grams, 7 of which is fiber. So, and no added sugar. So essentially it's just one net carb for 60 chocolate chips, which is good. 56 calories. So this is a good thing to have if you just like have like a little sweet tooth and you want like a little bit of chocolate. Boom. Eat it as is, or you can. So we're gonna melt this chocolate, and then we're going to essentially melt the chocolate with a little bit of with coconut oil or butter, and then we're going to put it in the mold halfway through. We'll put it in there for like 10 minutes so it gets solidified. Then we're going to put the peanut butter in the middle. Then we're going to layer on top of the melted chocolate. And so I bought the mold. I know that a couple of us have bought the mold. So this is going to be the healthier version of the Reese's peanut butter cups. And you can like play around and you can use like almond butter, different types of butter, different types of chocolate.
Hey Wanda. Hey Wanda, are you in central Pennsylvania too?
Yeah, I'm in Harrisburg.
I'm in Harrisburg too, so I'm gonna just let you know we got Hershey right up the street from us. So watch out, Hershey. Milton Hershey done did a lot of good for a lot of people. It's not just about chocolate. He helps a lot of that organization helps a lot of people. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Watch out, Milton Hershey.
Well, Hershey's, they do have a sugar-free line of chocolate chip. So you can seek that out. The only thing with the Hershey, the sweetener that they use is maltitol or something that is not
healthy.
Not as good because it's essentially 0 carbs, but it's in some people it spikes their blood sugar level, their glucose.
Okay.
Can I turn on my? So that's why I like natural sweeteners like erythritol and mustard blend or stevia. Yeah.
Okay.
So
hey Wanda, do you have any questions, Wanda, for Mai regarding eating healthy?
I wanted to know because I seen that you use an ingredient, cauliflower rice. Is there any stores? Because I use the soya rice, and I like to try that one.
Yeah.
What is soya rice?
Hey, Avita, what's up? So
hi, Avita.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? You're making the dish?
He was asking about the cauliflower rice. You can get that right in Giant.
Okay.
Frozen. You can get it right there in Giant.
Okay. I'm gonna have to stop by.
Don't do what I did. The first time we did, I bought a whole cauliflower, I put them there like this. And they're like, they sell it frozen. I said, really?
I know I'm making this tomorrow.
Alright, so it's not exactly done yet, but I probably need to go. So it's still a little jiggly.
Yeah.
So I need to put it in some more. But essentially, you're going to go a little bit longer. I only did 15 minutes. I'm going to add another 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
How many people would that feed?
So if everybody gets a little square, maybe like 6. Okay, or you can do little depending on how much you want to feed them. So you can always like double the recipe or make more, just scale accordingly. Yeah. So Avita, we're making chicken nuggets next week. You like chicken nuggets? We're using chicken breasts, canned chicken breasts, egg, and cheese. Go ask your dad. Leave me alone. Jackie, I'm busy right now. Okay. What'd you say, Anita?
Is the can the one that you have, is that shredded? The shredded chicken breast inside the can?
Yeah, so it's already cooked and you do shred it.
Are
So,
these keto chicken nuggets?
well, yes, they are keto chicken nuggets. Because
Do you use pork rinds? Are we using pork rinds?
there's a recipe that uses pork rinds, but this one only has 3 ingredients. So essentially, shredded cheese, shredded cheese.
Great. I have chicken. I have those cans of chicken already.
Okay, so we have shredded cheese. So I got this at Costco. I don't know if you guys are Costco shoppers. And then an egg. So I was able to make like 10 chicken nuggets. It doesn't taste exactly like what you're used to eating chicken nuggets, but I think it's a good substitute if you want to try it. And then you can add different seasoning once you get the base recipe down. So that's one recipe. I'm going to try a different recipe that uses almond flour and pork rinds. So I'll do a comparison. But if you just like in a pinch want a little bit of chicken nuggets, there you go. I mean, this is a pretty affordable way to eat your chicken nuggets.
Hey, Mai.
Hey.
Do you
Yes.
wash your chicken when you take it out of the can?
No, I don't wash it. Do you?
I just do. Like if somebody has a tolerance or like trouble with sodium, because a lot of times like in the cans that they will have a lot of sodium, just to preserve it in the can. It keeps the chicken good, but I always rinse mine off.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's seasoning in this, and there's salt and some phosphates and stuff. So that would be if you're sensitive to that. So there's water in here. So what you do is you just take the chicken breast, use discard the liquid in here, so you squeeze out the liquid. But I've never washed my canned stuff. And you can also do like tuna patty as well. I mean, it's any types of canned meat. And if you use like salmon or sardines, you have like more omega-3, which is a really healthy fat for you too. So you want to get more healthy fats in there. And then we're gonna make the keto peanut butter, like the Reese's Pieces. So we just need our peanut butter, our chocolate chips. This is our our chocolate chips, and then a little bit of butter to melt it. And then we have our molds here. So we're gonna make those little chocolate chips. So while we're here, I wanted to share with you some other snacks that I just purchased. All right, so there's a lot of products out there in the market these days that says keto, but they're not necessarily keto. So you have to be pretty discerning, I guess, by looking at what's in the back of the what's in the back, right? So I discovered this at my grocery outlet. It's my favorite grocery store because they have like sometimes random stuff and for like really cheap. So like one of these was 99 cents. My keto cookies, there's 2 cookies in here. And it's made with almonds, sweetened with allulose, grass-fed butter, almond flour, erythritol, like some really very clean ingredients. Okay, so there's like no grains in here. It's just nuts and really good fats. And then the calories is 200 for 2 cookies, and it's only 4 grams of net carbs for 2 cookies. So this is double chocolate. So this is from the Perfect Keto brand. It's really good. It doesn't have a weird aftertaste or anything like that.
I mean, why does the package? It got to be good. Like the packaging, it sounds like it's good. that paper don't even sound like regular grab.
So I bought a whole box. I bought a box of it. There was like 10 of this. So it was $10 for the whole box, which is good because like these protein bars are really expensive, right?
Yeah.
So this is 6 grams of protein and only 4 grams of net carb.
Wow,
so you subtract the sugar, alcohol, and then
that is very low because I'm one who I've had a lot of different experiences with protein bars. I've used a lot of them, and usually the carbs are higher. I mean, usually you get a lot of protein, but they usually still use a lot of carbs too.
They use well, there's 5 grams of fiber in this too. So you subtract the fiber because it doesn't digest. And then there's sugar, alcohol, and the sweetener, so that all gets subtracted. Whereas if you're using like a honey or a regular sugar or something, that is added towards the carbs, and that goes straight to your bloodstream and it gets digested. Okay. Well, here's another product. I was at Costco today and I found some keto nut nuggets, dark chocolate. So it's made with coconut, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, quinoa. So it is, so what does it say here? It's 4 grams of net carbs, and the ingredients are clean. Again, it's like with recognizable ingredients, nuts and sweetener. And the serving size is 1 ounce, so 28 grams, whatever that is. But, you know, nice, like maybe a couple of clusters. You know, I put this in the freezer to make a little treat, so this is it. You can probably make your own with like different nuts and stuff, different nuts and seeds with the dark chocolate or the milk chocolate. And then I actually have made my own cluster using almonds and chocolate. I think you call them chocolate bark or something like that. But like, yeah, so these things, sometimes you just don't have time to make stuff, and it's nice to be able to find really good ingredients. These were on sale. They were having, I guess, a special, so it was $6 for the whole bag.
Mai, do you have like like you said next week you're doing something with chocolate? I don't like chocolate or peanut butter.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like any. I like white chocolate. I'm not big on the sweet stuff. On sweets in general, like cakes and pies, cakes, pies, like that. But if I eat cookies, something like a sugar cookie, plain with sprinkles. That's vanilla ice cream and sprinkles. Like I'm plain.
I
so
like
is there something I can do to substitute? Because I don't like chocolate or peanut butter. That whole part.
We're making a peanut butter cup, but I don't like the 2 ingredients.
Vanilla cup?
Vanilla cup. Let's see. I will do some research and get back to you on that. But you can definitely substitute for white chocolate. There's a keto white chocolate.
Oh.
Use it's sugar free. So what can you put inside? What do you like? What kind of filling do you like? You can put fruits. Do you like strawberries? You just eat the chocolate. Just eat the white chocolate.
I would, yeah, I'm plain. I'm learning to eat strawberries, but I'm taking it like bite at a bite. I'm just started to learn that this year. But can't put it in.
So you don't have to make dessert. I mean,
I'm not a dessert person. I don't like desserts.
That's good. I have a dessert problem.
Yeah, that's a really good thing, Avita. Jeez, a whiz. You don't have the problems that we have.
I don't.
Man, we have some problems with dessert. I tell you.
We got
orange sherbet or something.
Wow.
I'm just playing.
So this is, I have to let it sit and cool down for about 5 minutes right now, but see how different, it's more firm than it was the first time. It's a little bit dark on top, but it's okay. So let me, Yeah, I mean it's simple. And all right, let's do a little quick taste test, even though I have to wait for this to cool down. All right, so let me see. Make it bigger. You can see. All right. So, all right. Eat it in front of you. Sorry.
That's all right. Go to town.
It came right out the oven. I know that's hot.
It tastes very similar to sweet potato. Yeah. The texture's right. The flavor's right. I mean, I bet if you add a little bit of cinnamon. Oh, you did add cinnamon to it. So
you know what? Can I
it's spot on.
Let me share
the color
about sweet potato.
I don't know. You have to try it for yourself. What do you think?
I grew up eating sweet potatoes, and like my mom would put so much butter and sugar in that. And
yeah,
I realized that the sweet
potato
itself,
you fall asleep.
The sweet potato itself is naturally sweet.
So yeah, that's my casserole. Any questions?
I was just laughing because you said sugar. I don't use sugar.
Everybody's speechless. I can't hear you, Anita, for some reason.
I heard you, Avita.
Maybe it's me. All right.
Hey, Dree says hello, man. How you doing, Dree? What's up?
Who's there?
That's Dree. Dree says hello.
Oh, hey. Yeah, so sweet potato casserole with no sweet potato. I think it tastes pretty darn good. And now I need some turkey, right?
Definitely gonna try it.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna try that. That looks delicious.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Courtney.
Bye, everyone.
Wanda, you liked it? How'd you think of the class?
I love it. Make this
Yep.
She'll teach you about ingredients you never even heard of, girl.
Yes.
I got almond flour, coconut flour,
What is that?
xanthan gum, something. Whatever you say it, I got all kinds of stuff.
You got all kinds of stuff. So now we gotta make stuff.